Oh, goodness. Well, I couldn't quite have myself together this morning, guys. It's been one of those days where I got to the garage and the car that I had rented had a dead battery. And it took an hour to get in another car. And so if you'll just hold on 1 second, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. It won't take me but just a second. And I will be ready to roll. So, hello. Now I kind of have my act together a little better. And I hope everybody is well and had a good weekend. I don't know if I had a weekend or not. I'm not really paying attention anymore these days. But miraculously, it is fall for the first time in New York today. So I'm very, very happy about that. It is so chilly outside. I had to put the windows up in the car. So that was awesome. That's a great day to me. So I got in here with the snafu. I didn't get back in here until about 11:40, maybe. Yeah, about 11:40. So 2 minutes ago I was ironing the sweater, putting my hair together, my face together, my everything together. So anyway, what I planned to do, somebody said to me the words vegan chicken salad. And I started looking into that. And basically it's chickpea salad, but grapes. So I thought maybe I'll make my version of that. And then I realized that I couldn't find any chickpeas at the store this morning. There we go. Now you don't have to look at my fuse box. So then I remembered that my friend Vicky had said to me a few days ago, tuna melt. And then I realized I was in the car, so I could go to Grandaisy and get my favorite bread in the whole wide world. So we're just going to keep it simple today, guys. And I'm going to make a really simple, super simple tuna salad. Now, for years, my favorite tuna sandwich was Amy's used to make a ficelle, which is basically her baguette that gets cooked a little bit less, and they do them a little smaller. And I would get those and split them down the middle and lightly toast them. A little mayonnaise, a nice like Ortiz straight out of the olive oil onto the bread, some paper thin slices of Bermuda onion, and that's it. Salt and pepper. One of my favorite things in the whole wide world. I don't have Ortiz tuna today. I have Genova. And so what we're going to do is just whip up a little something easy and simple. The first thing to me about this is it's kind of like, it's basically like the egg salad we made last week or the week before. That for me, I want everything to be small. And hello, Sale. Love you, bunny. How you doing? So I'm going to do super thin slices of a little bit of red onion, so that when then I go back around, and I just cut them in half rounds, and then you can just go back around the edges and get a super tiny, small mince of onion. You might have to change your angle every now and again, but there we go. Fantastic. So, for those of you out there who are still in a sort of quarantine, as those of us up here in the Northeast are, it's really time to start thinking about what kinds of social things that you can do. I know that it's going to be a hard winter, whether we like it or not. There's not going to be enough, even if you are one of those people that has already been exposed and knows that you've been exposed, it's not going to be a lot of fun, I don't think, being in restaurants this winter. I'm not ready to go indoors. I saw the other day that the majority of adults who've tested positive for COVID recently have eaten indoors. Well, there you go. Don't need to do that. So anyway, guys, I hope that everybody is out there being smart, being safe. As you know, I've been doing a little work with the census lately. I hope that everybody out there has filled out their census. Just do it is all I can say. I don't care where you live. Just do it. Fill out your census. There is absolutely no reason not to. And the other thing I'm going to ask you is, what are you doing to find purpose in your life today? And the last thing I'm going to ask is, does anybody know a Pilates studio that is doing more than just individuals? I cannot afford $100 an hour, but my body sure would like to get on a reformer about 2 or 3 hours a week over the next few weeks. So I don't think that my, look, all this is piled up here and you can't see anything I'm doing. So I've put my rib of celery into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little pieces, so that then is going to be pretty small bits and pieces as well. I love tuna. Tuna is probably my favorite fish, and I don't care if it comes in a tin or straight out of somebody's boat in Montauk. But anyway, I love it. Oh, speaking of Montauk, congratulations to Anthony and Alicia, who got engaged yesterday. How wonderful for them. They are one of my favorite couples. They've been together, it seems like, forever, and they're still young. So they are going to be they're just a fantastic couple. They are so sweet, so generous, just absolutely lovely. So congratulations to them, all right? And so now you see I've just got a little pile here. Can you see? Now you can. I have a little pile of red onion and a little pile of celery. And then, of course, you're going to want a little mayonnaise, or if you're trying to watch your calories, a little Greek yogurt is a really good substitute for mayonnaise when you're making these kinds of things. And then, my favorite little green bowl. And since I have one, I might as well use it, right? I'm going to get my bench scrape out, since I'm not going to have that much to wash today. And let's see, guys. So, a little onion, crunch, crunch, crunch. A little celery, crunch, crunch, crunch. Now, you can put any kinds of things in here if you like herbs. So there's some kind of herb that you like, or maybe you like Dijon mustard, or if you're like me, you might have things like sweet hot Mr. Mustard. Any kinds of things, whatever kind of flavor profile works for you, works for me. I'm going to give this a little squeeze, since I just happen to have this lemon sitting here that clearly needs to be used. Let's give ourselves just a little squeeze of lemon. Never a problem to brighten something up with a little lemon. And then I have this nice Italian tuna. I'm going to give it a little drain. And I love you, Missy Miss. I wish I could see your beautiful face. You girls coming back to the city anytime soon? Maybe we can find a place to sit outside and dine. Because I will sit outside and dine. Anybody who wants to. Or, heck, maybe I'll take the boat down. And is there a boat? How do you get to where you girls are? I'll figure it out. Anyway, so just a little tuna here. And now I'm using the tuna in olive oil, right? So it's not going to need the amount of mayo or, like I said, yogurt to wetten this up. It probably does need a crank or two of salt and a little pepper. There we go. And I'm just going to look and see if there's anything that screams at me. Always an opportunity for a little bit of cayenne pepper. No reason why not. It's good for your body. And that's where I'm going to stop right now. And then a little spoon. Maybe 2 spoons will be helpful. Oh, I have a few spoons out over here, silly me. And then I'm going to give myself just a little mayonnaise. Just a little teaspoonful. And then I'm going to give myself a little mustard. A little Dijon mustard. You know, I am a pretty big mustard fanatic. And I find that the Dijon mustard from Trader Joe's is really excellent. Like, really excellent. Excellent like it might be made for them by Mayo. That's how excellent it might be. So just a little bit of this. Now, if you wanted to do this and take it up a notch and make a tuna melt, I think that there's nothing better than rye bread, because the little bit of caraway really, really stands out a lot with this. And there you go. If you're watching your carbs, because I know a lot of you are, nothing better than hearts of romaine. You could put this in and make, like, right, little lettuce wraps. But like I said, I have my favorite Grandaisy Bakery bread. I love this stuff. And I cut this bread with scissors. That way you get the maximum amount of the crust. And then I just cut right into it. And then I can just fill that right up with a little tuna salad. If you wanted to, we could also maybe just toast it over the open flame. Get it to crunch up just a little bit here. Because why get out the toaster? I have to move lights and stuff if I'm going to get the toaster out. And see how fast that just worked right up? Ta-da-ta-da! Ta-da-ta-da! Now it's warm on the inside. Hello, Denise. So, guys, I know that I probably haven't been here very long today, but like I said, when the first car you rent doesn't start and it takes you an hour to get in one, it kind of messes up your morning. As you can see, I'm kind of a mess today. But I promise you, I will be less of a mess tomorrow. I'll even put some makeup on tomorrow. So, guys, that's it. Find something good to eat. It is beautiful in the Northeast. I don't know what it's like down south, but holy cow, guys, it is beautiful up here. Get outside, get some sun, get some fresh air, get some exercise, stretch your legs, do your thing. But remember to stay purposeful and cheerful, because that's what we have to do until there is a Dr. Fauci approved vaccine, and there's one available for me. So, guys, I love you all so much. And I hope you take great care of yourselves today. We'll be back tomorrow, and I might have figured out how to make my chicken salad vegan. I have, just in case you want to get on board with me, I have already bought the tarragon, and I think I'm going to just prep up a little tarragon mayonnaise and let that sit overnight, because I think that's going to help get that really super, super potent flavor. Because normally when I make a chicken salad, I would poach that chicken in a tarragon broth so that all of the fiber of the meat gets overwhelmed with that flavor. Now that we're going to be using chickpeas, I'd like to see what I can do. Again, of course, mayonnaise is not vegan, but if you want to use veganese or use something else, whatever else it is that you would use in that kind of binder. I know that a lot of people use the chickpea juice and froth that up. Maybe that's your answer if you want to make it truly vegan and not just vegetarian. So there we go, guys. That's my story. I'm going to take a beautiful piece of my little bread right here, and I'm going to put a little bit of my tuna salad on here, and I'm going to say, that's delicious. I love you all. Same bat time, same bat channel. See you tomorrow. Love you all. Bye-bye.